Hello everybody, welcome back to this impromptu Christmas race Saturday here on MGSR. Hope you like MGS2 because we've got another MGS2 race for you, but this time it's normal and it's dlimes13 versus young_snow. I'm Nick RP Green, I was in the previous race. The racers are now getting ready to start. It looks like they are off. And House Test will be joining me on comms just once he's finished getting these guys set up. All right, so is everyone ready for a Metal Gear Christmas? Because I know I am. Lots and lots of Metal Gear over Christmas.
I can't wait to get a new Metal Gear game under my Christmas tree.
Yeah! Can't believe Konami's like got one just round the corner, right?
Right, they totally have to. It's been a while. Oh wait, they put down MGS2 and 3 from digital stores. Oh well. Right, welcome back everyone. My name is Solidus, of course, just as Nick announced. Thank you so much for having me once again. It has been a pleasure to host these races all over the year, and especially now seeing a category I have not seen that much. We've seen very easy lots of times with normal. I think that's going to be a big one for next year. That's my prediction.
Yes, there are rumblings about a potential normal event, and our runners are about to take on their first challenge. It's Olga.
Indeed. Olga's a bit more reliable, as I've heard, in normal,
since I was
unlike
born.
Very easy.
I grew up on the battlefield.
And both of them get the cutscene here to be played.
Were my parents.
Fair enough. They got rights on Olga anyway. It's gonna be interesting. I know Young Snow definitely had the chance to beat normal records in this game on PC. So I'm not sure if dlimes has gotten them back yet, but as we know, dlimes, it's just a question of time. And there we go. Both of them finish at the same time. You love to see that.
Pretty much bang on. That's amazing. Guys, don't forget that there is a prediction available right now. There is a clear favourite. So you know, if you're feeling lucky and you wanna go the other way, there's a lot of channel points in it for you. Who's gonna win?
Sure, if I saw that correctly, I think Snow had a death drop. Went so fast by. Not a big time saver, but for sure a good one to have for free. The big differences from what we saw earlier with normal is, unlike in very easy, in normal, and basically anything from easy, the alerts will transfer over. So as you can see here, we rolled through the guards, we have an evasion going now, and we have to deal with that in some way capacity. It will be bigger later down the road in the plant chapter, but for now, see all these organized dealing with the guards. Yeah, a little bit delayed and attacked here. dlimes went ahead, did not get punched. Good.
Yeah, Young Snow just struggling to get past those guards there.
Yeah.
Luckily, the engine room is a reset on the alert. Both going for the same route through here.
Basically, if there's a cutscene, the alert won't go over, thankfully. So there's a few exceptions to that rule that I explained earlier.
Yeah, Lime's just taking a slight lead as a result of that kick onto Young Snow.
Send backup. I have an unknown target here.
Looking good.
They're shooting here to get an earlier caution. And that saves them the time to not get the cutscene. They're shooting out 3 sensors here. And then they're ready to move on.
No problems for you,
nobody has blown up the tanker.
Could be a first today.
Not seen it in a while, I have to say.
No. Neither myself nor Mockingjay blew up either the tanker or the plant that last game. Hopefully we can see the same happen this game.
Indeed. Quite interesting when I saw you do this the same way here. And dlimes actually shot the guard and then bumped into him. Moved on through it. Young Snow here opting to delay a little bit with a punch kick buffer to have the musician guard basically walk off.
Yeah,
interesting approach from both.
Yeah, Young Snows is safer because if you get shot whilst you're opening the door at the end, then you completely cancel the animation, have to redo it. But Lime, I've noticed Limes do that a few times, and he seems pretty good with making sure he doesn't get shot there, as long as you're far enough ahead. Let's see how they get on with their guard rushes. It's looking good. They've both got the back guard nice and quickly. Oh, Young Snow getting hit by the steam there, but it looks like he's set up for the end. Not a lot of ammo at the end there.
Thankfully, he doesn't need any more. Because we're moving on to the holds. dlimes going with the standard ladder glitch. There's variations to that. Some that can be a little bit faster. But to be honest, especially in the race, go for security and not a continue. And there you go. dlimes actually moving on here.
Very nice hold-ups.
Love to see that. Snow going a bit different, holding up the first guard and walking a longer way to distract the guard coming from the left.
Freeze.
Holds
Much
2, just
safer.
basically walk along, hold them up here. Very nice.
That's a really nice holds 1 and 2 by Limes there.
Indeed. And Snow following up in the same matter. And then it's off to the safari park to take a few pictures. There you go, dlimes to finish the first here as a tanker. I don't expect the photos to not work for him.
That last one by Limes was very. Actually, Snow's gone for the same shot. No, they're both good. They're both good.
They're both good. Wonderful. Yeah, thanks to the translation from 4x3 to 16x9, a few things happened that are in favor for speedrunners, such as textures counting stuff that they shouldn't be, for example, the logo of the Marines that we need to capture. And both move on. Oh, Snow getting that safe boss. There we're moving on.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, especially.
Oh, I was
bro.
so happy. I was so happy. I got through so much of the game.
Yeah.
So much of the game, and then completely screwed it up on Raise.
But you know what? That's fine. I think this is like an introduction for everyone starting to run this game. I did this so often as well. Alright, unlike in VE, the M9 here is not at the beginning at the docks. It's actually also in the armory, and usually, if I understand the tutorial correctly, we will not see that being picked up. But we can basically finish this run here just with the SOCOM. As it stands, of course, both of these runners will stay here in the intro room and wait for the guards to wake up and get in a caution. Having a caution actually makes the elevator come down a little bit faster, so we want to have that happen in the end. But as it is not very easy, there's actually 2 guards standing up here at the same time, so you can see dlimes here taking care of the first guard and then dealing with the second as well. Let's go.
Nice and fast.
And after that, we finally move on to the first big part of the plant. We will actually see the bomb diffusal section. Though this time, unlike in the previous race, we will not see the clockwise setup, where we just walk around and defuse all the bombs one by one. Pretty sure both of these runners will go and do the conveyor route, where we will use the boxes and the smart delivery system to transport ourselves to different places in that plant.
I saw a different tactic there from Snow. Rather than check those 2 guards out, just stood in the right position to make sure he can get around them without them spotting him. Again, a bit safer. dlimes is looking to increase that lead.
Just like a very easy odds, so here in normal we will see quite a difference in movement, I think, where dlimes is just known to be on top. He did a lot of virtual missions or VR missions that come with 1 and 2, and that can give him quite some edge moving on.
Really nice AB bridge.
Now we get the SOCOM from Snake and have at least some weapon that we can do something with these guards. Be careful, there's another safe boss here for dlimes. Just hold circle and we will instantly ignore it. And then we can move on. I would wish the adult cutscene would play much earlier, but it's never worth it to wait for it, especially like in a marathon setting. We could do that, for example, in MGS1 when Liquid asks us if we like our sunglasses, but in MGS2 it's not the same matter. We have to wait way too long for this. But thankfully, once again, we don't need to wait for Stillman explaining us how the bombs work, because of course, both of these runners once again are in the New Game Plus for dlimes case, or New Game Plus Plus save for Young Snow's case, as we can tell because Snow has sunglasses on. That's a feature that only happens on every, I think, third playthrough.
No, opting to grab the chaff grenades.
Delete. There goes Lime starting now his segment. We will, instead of going clockwise, go down and defuse directly this bomb right here in the bathroom. You don't need to go close, you can stay super far away, as we can see here. Most people that start running this game opt to be like, oh, I have to get close. But actually, that spray has quite a range, and we can actually shoot from far away. And of course, if you don't go that far in, we can also move very quickly out again. Gotta take care of that cipher again. Here in normal, or anything above easy basically, alerts transfer over through rooms. And if that cipher spots us, it's not like a very easy where we can ignore it. We have to take care of it.
Yeah, anytime you see these runners getting an alert, it's almost always will have been deliberate. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yep.
The important thing that
strategy is, yeah, please.
The important thing that you're seeing here from, you just saw from Limes, you'll probably see again, is that if they do get spotted, as long as they get into the next room before the radio call comes in, then there isn't an alert. So it's, there's a lot more nuance to normal than there is in very easy.
Indeed. For example, with these cartwheels in very easy, the guards will be knocked out and stay down for quite some time. In normal here we can see, dlimes held up that guard. Can't read into him, but he will still be back up quickly and getting him an alert and evasion phase now.
That's a really nice. I was just gonna say that was a really nice cartwheel from Snow to knock that guy over the edge. Looks so cool.
That's actually better because then he can't for sure get that alert. Very nice. And yeah, I would think it's riskier to be on the caution state here, but actually speedrunners practice a lot and know how to deal with these situations. And specifically, dlimes need to adjust a little bit. Does not get the ticks here.
Not quite in the right. There he goes.
Third time's the charm. There we go. A little bit of chance for Snow to catch up again, and I think Snow wants to take every opportunity he can get. But yeah, just I want to explain, caution sometimes actually is being used here to have guards being out of our way. So definitely always nice to see when that happens.
And Snow also struggling just to be quite in the right position. Oh, two times that time for Snow. The other interesting thing with going anti-clockwise like this is all of the codec calls that are mandatory from Stillman and Snake along this point all come at different points. So if you suddenly switch from one route to the other, it can be quite jarring.
Yeah, we could see this, for example, right here with dlimes. He actually walked around a guard that was looking to the right, and he was just on his left. Getting around here, there we go. And also, there's the use of the box. Box is a great tool in every of these Metal Gear Solid games. And here, in the case of Metal Gear Solid 2 Normal, where we see the box not only being used to tell the conveyor belt where to teleport us, but also, for example, we can get shot and not be interrupted, so we have consistent movement going forward. As we can see here, the box being put on despite the cipher shooting us, and we're not getting stopped. If we didn't have the box on, we get stunned for just a few frames and couldn't continue walking.
Ooh, I'm just struggling to get the roll there. If you time that roll right, you hit all of the guards and go straight through the door.
Indeed.
I mean, you see here, young Snow is taking a much safer route here. He's didn't pick up an alert in Strat A, didn't pick up an alert in Strat F.
Yep.
I'm grabbing box 3.
Second box that we need for this conveyor strat. And now dlimes will actually go down, equip a box, and jump on top of the conveyor belt without it needing to stop first. That's the key difference. We can glitch ourselves actually on top of the conveyor belt without needing to wait for it. And then we get teleported back to the kitchen and continue the other bombs.
The young Snow there didn't attempt the roll into the door there, but had a much safer time just moving up with the box and getting out at the right time.
Snow getting a nice confident here around the corner. You can hold it by just holding down left and then in precise timing. Confident over there. Saves us just a few frames to not having walk over the steps. But yeah, again, it's in the details, especially in MGS2.
Really nice conveyor glitch from Limes there. Didn't even need to aim.
Indeed. I'm just picking up the next sensor here, which is key. Need that.
If you're struggling to get the line for how you get that conveyor glitch, aiming and shooting is a very easy way of getting that right. Obviously, because he's only got the SOCOM and he hasn't got the M9, a shot would alert the guards because it would make a noise. So the fact that he can do that quite comfortably without having to aim, it's not only faster, it's also safer.
See, this is why I like having commentating here with two people. I completely missed just now that actually Snow has the M9.
Yes, he went out of his way and Strut to grab the M9 as well.
Key difference, he might go for a Fatman non-lethal version. Not sure if that works out so normal.
Nice little coolant from Limes.
Yeah, just spray the guards, just like dogs, interrupt them quickly and be like, nope, that guard, go away. He wants the caution though, that's why he specifically waited here, so the guards will be on a different path. Again, it's key. This is not delivered, this is actually what we want to have.
Encountered the enemy requesting
So
backup.
as you can see here, put him back on the box, just to not being interrupted, and moving on.
Really nice.
Yep.
And here we go with conveyor glitch number 2. Perfect, look at that.
Wonderful. Yeah, all bombs have been frozen, but we need to go back all the way to start A. So that's why we have to do this 2 times.
Now, cuts out 2 rooms. Oh, but he does have to deal with the guards here now before he can go down the elevator. He is out of SOCOM bullets. Just waiting for the alert. Waiting for the evasion.
And
He's guard there, but he's fine. He's good. He's good.
There you go. Not quite sure if that was intended, but let's see. Move him down. We finally defused the big bomb, the important bomb that would actually destroy the structure here. All the other ones were just actually a fake out to actually trigger the big one.
I'm going to guess by Limes' lol in Twitch chat that was not intended.
Yeah, fair to say. Though he's still comfortably ahead right now, so I'm sure he doesn't worry too much about it.
Oh, Snow's having to try and get this. Oh, he's having to try and get this whilst also being shot out in alert.
This is a case where you definitely don't want to have it. You
This
don't
is-
want to be
and
interrupted.
there's our first death. Snow has lost his life to those guards.
Yep. You can't set up that glitch if you get interrupted like that, so that's unfortunate.
It's funny actually. It's the setup and avoiding being shot and stuff like that. It's not too dissimilar from the boba skip. In the setup, obviously what you actually end up doing is different, but it's still, leaning up against a wall, turning to your left to a sort of 45-degree angle, and then making sure that you get that done in time.
Thankfully, there's no 50-50 chance for this.
And Snow gets it right second time. That was much better. But he's got a lot of catching up to do now. Limes is already halfway through Fortune.
Indeed. Once again, we try to have basically all the surroundings destroyed. That is the check for the game to be like, okay, you spent enough time here with Fortune, we're gonna release you because we cannot shoot her. One of those Kojima tricks where we just have to wait out the whole thing and actually can accelerate it if we wait for destruction. And yeah, right now, Fortune does not shoot the barrel, which we actually want. There we go. Dino's can comfortably sit just in the corner here, and then you can move on once the final corner is. There we go, there it is.
Yeah, good Fortune.
see how Snow does it. And meanwhile, the Ames will walk all the way back again to the Harrier parking spot, I guess, and we'll fight Fatman. Yeah, we equip the bomb actually here, unlike in VE. If we get blown up here, that's really bad for us for multiple reasons. So with the box, we have a little bit more tighter movement that we can use to go out of the way, not being hit by the Claymore. Another good aspect about this box, dang, your boxes are the future, and so is the conveyor belt route.
That's in VE.
Who is that?
Don't care in
It's
VE.
the enemy. I need help.
Alright, Lime's now picking up the M9.
Exciting.
And the reason Limes is here in Strife in the first place is to grab the AK. In Very Easy, we didn't see this happen because in Very Easy the AK is in the is in Shell 1 already.
Yeah, in the core. Thankfully, found by, I think Sparty. Who was just randomly going, hey guys, do you know the AK is there? We don't need to go in the armory. And it was like, oh, this is why Easter eggs are important. You gotta know the game best.
Oh, that was a really nice stereo from Limes there. Absolutely
Not too tight,
perfect.
but definitely a fine trick. Yeah, for sure. There you go. He lines himself with the left side of these boxes, turns them out, and then defuses the bomb. And equips the Claymore because we're gonna start normal Fatman a little bit different. We will interrupt Fatman by placing the Claymore right here. There we go. And then immediately start shooting him in the head instead of shooting him in the body and wait for him to fall down. Another headshot. And then moving on to the next bomb.
Perfect positioning for the fast claymores as well.
If you think that was random that he stopped there, he actually wanted to wait for Fatman to come around. We've seen him in practice there. And then he
Oh wow,
shoot
this
his
is
rollerblades. There you go, that's it.
absolutely fantastic.
Yes. The master at play, if you want to go that way. That looked a little bit weird with the reptile physics.
Wow.
Squished Fatman there. Right, yeah, and Dylan's moving on towards finding Ames.
Snow just gets out of Strut F before that alert came in.
Right.
That was very, very tight.
Neat. Let's see how Snow handles Fatman.
Limes is not giving him much to work with.
Not really. You would think, oh, that one mistake, but yeah, there's still a lot more of catching up to do. They could basically high five with the carpets right here. Let's go. Where you going? Ah, I was just gonna find Ames. What are you doing? Ah, I'm beating Fatman. Ah, I just did that. Yeah, see you later. That was not a fast one.
No, that was not indeed. So Snow grabbing the Claymore, he's going to be going for the same strat. Kaboom.
In the head. Use the bomb in the meantime.
And that was not a fast bomb there.
Didn't work out though. And yep, there we can see he goes a little bit different. He follows after Fatman. There's another 2 headshots. And then afterwards we'll take care of the bomb. And
Oh no, Fatman's getting away from him. Come on, Snow. Oh, he's
Stop
got,
this
there
man.
he goes.
There we go.
And Fatman's dead.
You have a feeling dlimes practiced
That's
it
evil.
specifically to manipulate Fatman, being close to him and not needing to chase after him. And we can tell for sure that fight was quite different. And there we go. Moving on, we already have the AK as we equipped it earlier. We'll move on now to go down to B2 because we need the directional mic.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
There we go, and here we will not use the Claymore. Unlike in Very Easy.
I don't know if Mockingjay uses the uses the Claymore strat. I certainly don't.
She did, yeah. I think that was the key. I remember one did, one didn't. You said you didn't, so she did for sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a comfort thing, I think. If you pick it up anyway, right? I always place it down there in VE, just because I have it. I want it out of my inventory, and then, you know, I don't need to worry about all these cutscenes coming in that I need to skip. I just walk through and be done with it. Snow now going back to the armory because he didn't pick up the AK at first, so he actually has to go the path that story basically explains to us. If we never played this game before, we wouldn't know that we need the AK, so we do it just in the order as Snow is doing right now. There we go, and now we're back on the way to the core. Meanwhile, dlimes needs to find Ames, so let's see where it's at.
I'm grabbing some stun grenades.
Your Ames.
Not the worst. Same corner as
southeast again.
Let's go.
King.
Nick, I should have asked you what was happening there. You were going
Oh,
to
yeah.
middle first.
I forgot to go and check down. I forgot to check southeast. So just sort of wandering around, and I was like screaming at my computer. Where is he? Where is he?
And then
Spider
like,
was
oh
like,
no,
oh,
literally the same as Mark and Jay. Yeah,
That's where
in
it
that
is.
moment. Where's Werdo? But it's Ames.
I only got God Ames for the first time yesterday.
Nice. It ruled my split swerve, I tell you. There you go, dlimes now making his way out here. He will go back to the armory once more because he needs just another card to access now the sniper, and then moving on to the Harrier fights.
So really nice movement from both of them, grabbing the D mic there. Snow with the same route, no problems.
Absolute fantastic performance. All right, let's see what Ames we have for Snow today. Can be still better. It could save some time.
Come on, Snow, get southeast as well.
Nothing here.
Dude. Come on.
Do it.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure to not have turbo on here. Just not to accidentally choke out that card. Alright, coming up now, Ames. Let's find him.
There's somebody there.
Not there. Oh, a little bit better. Wait. There's no way you're going. He was southeast. I'm pretty sure he was southeast.
Encounter the enemy.
No, that's not it.
It was.
Oh,
I knew it.
oh, there he is.
He didn't recognize his mother. No.
No.
So all four tonight headed in southeast. Let's go. As if we planned it. And two people didn't find right away.
Amazing.
Both playouts on the right side. You can't make this up.
All right.
On,
Limes' obligation here to not blow the plant up.
and saving the animals as well. He's going to go for one warning shot, so go out of his way. And as we can actually see, he uses the Pentasmin because it's not very easy. Oh my god, he used the AK for the shot. Usually I like to see this so calm. So yeah, we're going to use actually the tranquilizer to calm us down and steady our aim. Let's see that area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go.
Wow.
5. That should be the
Plus one.
Textbook.
There's plus
there we go.
one. He's looking
Die
good.
shots. Let's go. Yeah, as soon as the camera changes, we shoot first. Olga will take care of the rest. And then we can set another shot immediately. Let's go. Very clean start so far. That's exactly what we want.
I'll let you go.
I'm trying to find Solidus. Oh, there we go. Right. Bow shots. Very nice. Follow-up shots coming in as well. One more needed, and that's it. Ooh. Ah, just stuck my
Oh, just...
And there you go. Very nice. Almost flawless. But
Just that,
on that
just
level,
that
there's
last,
not
just
much of a
that
thing
last
about.
shot, but everything
Yeah.
else, absolutely spot on.
Beautiful.
And again, Limes is just not giving any leeway at all for Snow
Nope.
to try and catch back up.
Nope, not at all. Snow has to deliver at least the same level of performance. And he almost got kicked. He did get kicked, actually. Scratch that ball. Alright, but moving on now. His sniping section and then the Harrier fight. Let's see it. This is not a pretty sight. Of the dialogue. We don't see that in very easy where these cards are coming out. And that's exactly why we need the BD1 here. We will actually get spotted. And of course fall down if you try to grab over there. No use in the PSG here. Fair enough.
You know, I think Snow's C4s there were faster.
Yep. Ever so slightly.
Right?
And indeed, we get no DLM special today.
1, 2, 3. Gets the 4. Is that the 5th? Gets the 5th.
Okay.
And
let's
the
go.
+1. Oh, he misses the +1.
Nope, missed the +1, unfortunately. Not sure how or why. That definitely looked correctly, but yeah, that's the game for you.
I think his shot was just a little late.
That could be it, yeah. Alright. Spots where Solidus is going to the right.
Shot. Oh,
Doesn't
he's only
even
going to
go
get
for
the...
a second shot.
Yeah, he's not going to get the 2 shots off here. Oh.
And got hit here despite behind here. Unfortunate. Didn't get the follow-up shots, so he will go to the missile phase.
Oh, this is not looking good at all. Limes,
Yeah, he
meanwhile,
wants
on
to
his...
from this aiming. Oh, there's still a few more shots left in there.
shots.
But thankfully, the Harrier takes some time before he leaves. Oh, just when he gets
wow.
away. Jesus Christ. And dlimes indeed does not swim glitch. He does not need to even. He just goes straight away for it. I think Snow will show this today.
It's because we've been watching Snow. I thought Limes was going to... Oh, he was. He is grabbing the Nikita.
I'm talking from the future, mate. I knew exactly where we were, and I didn't confuse it with very easy. But I did, I guess.
I assumed he'd already, he'd already done
what?
president.
It would
and
not surprise me if he was going for swim glitch or that phase. But indeed, for normal difficulty, I confused it. On normal difficulty, you have to swim a little bit further to grab the Nikita. Fair enough, sirs. That's when you can tell. I only know very easy. Good enough. But I still stand by my word. I say he won't swim glitch because he doesn't need to.
do you believe normal was the only category where the Nikita was fastest from this little room?
Yep. I can't fact check that, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm pretty sure I remember someone saying it during the relay at the weekend.
Indeed.
But no issues there from Limes.
And Snow also not falling down here. None of us seeing the DLM special. Well, fair enough, I guess.
There's still more opportunities yet.
Still fall down in other places, for sure.
I mean, you got this one coming up here. Oh, he's good. He's clear. He's clear. It's fine.
It's fine.
Heavy lifted. Thank you very much for the resub.
I took these photos.
Yeah, you shout out for everyone spontaneously coming around here. I said earlier already, but once again, this was done basically on a whim. Decided, hey, yesterday, how about we do just one more race evening? And we found all the people that we needed. And of course, also you, the audience. Much appreciated. But now dlimes is moving on to swim all the way to Vamp. And my prediction is he won't do swim glitch because he doesn't need to.
Yeah, if he's watching, he'll know how far ahead he is. He knows he doesn't need to take that extra time, unless he's just going to be cocky with it and just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna make sure that Snow's got absolutely no chance whatsoever.
They've been smack talking earlier, so who knows? Maybe he just does it out of spite.
Nope.
But nope.
No
There you go.
glitch.
Again, just have it said again. It does save time, but only if you do it clean. Oh, still hitting there.
Snow in the mine as well.
Not good, not bad. Just a minor hiccup. But yeah, if you get it clean first try, it saves time. But if you waste too much time trying to get it right, it actually loses your time. And for races, consistency is key for sure. And dlimes is already ahead, and I'm pretty sure he knows. He has spoken in Twitch chat earlier already. So why take the risk? Just go for it. Alright, are we ready for normal Vamp? Gonna be exciting.
Yeah,
Wonderfully.
normal Vamp.
Takes just a little bit longer than the very easy one, for sure. But once again, if we have enough Stinger in our pack, of course, after the Harrier fight, it's not a problem. We can just turbo it away.
Alright, I've never noticed that the president can run into the wall and fall over.
Yes, he can indeed.
I've never seen that before.
It's quite something,
I love
for
this
sure.
game. 20 years this game's been out and I've never seen it.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, Kojima.
Right, Emma's being transported back now by dlimes. The cool thing about this first room is we just need to swim and then can leave her behind. We don't need to drag her through the room. That's all good. And Snow's getting ready now to do his portion. I bet Snow will go for swing glitch. He knows it. He did it. So he definitely needs it also, to be fair. I'm hoping. Best of luck. First try. Let's get it.
And even if he's not looking at the stream, he must know that he's behind. He knows that when you race against limes, if you make the kind of mistakes that he's made, you're not going to be ahead.
For sure. Yeah.
All
I
right,
faced dlimes once or twice. Sorry.
I was going to say, let's see if your prediction pays off.
Indeed. See that.
And no.
Okay.
He's
just
not going
straight.
for swing glitch.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He does not want to risk losing time. I respect that as well. I just wanted to quickly say I had the honor of racing dlimes only once, I think, so far in MGS1, in PC Easy All Bosses, and also I knew back then I have to deliver my A game. Take a little bit of risk, and yeah, that didn't work out, but for sure I knew exactly. I don't even need to check. He does not make mistakes. You gotta go big here. Yep, Snow grabbing here the stinger bullets, which he needs for Vamp, and then moving on. I guess that explains it. He couldn't do swim glitch because if he did not do it, or sorry, if he did do swim glitch, he couldn't grab the stinger ammo here that he needs because he also wants to turbo Vamp, I assume. There we go. dlimes not going for any zips here, just playing it straight and dragging Emma along. Oh, that was all the way to the right there. You have to follow him a little bit, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He desperately needed that stinger ammo from not doing swim glitch.
Yep.
Minus 6 out the 2 guards.
Yep. Moving along. dlimes will absolutely do the Emma bump into the door because that's almost no time loss, literally no risk at all. just put her through the door, and then instead of having her being following you through the door, she will be like a meter or two ahead. And we don't need to drag her, at least for that part.
Oh, look at that hand grab.
Expert movement.
Crikey. Just bumps Emma forward slightly and grabs her so that she's... Oh,
Yep.
just the little things.
Indeed. We've seen many of them, and that was a one special one for sure. It's like the advanced of the advanced strats.
Now, gotta be careful with this fire, or at least I've been told. I'm very much looking forward to watching my race back and seeing what the heck went wrong with this for Mockingjay.
Yeah. It's definitely worth it. Because all these races will also be featured on a YouTube channel for the community, MGSR Runners. So I'm actually starting a segment here, because dlimes was almost done.
The thumbnail should have Raiden in a Santa hat. Or Sneak in a Santa hat and Raiden in an elf hat. That'd be cool.
Make the order right away. Damn, dlimes basically invisibly dragging Emma through the door.
Absolutely, like, perfect positioning for... Just a grab. It sounds really dumb. It sounds really dumb.
It sounds
dumb,
yeah.
Perfect positioning to grab Emma's hand. It doesn't sound like it should be much, but it is.
Yep. That's how far we can optimize things. Now, the sniping section we've seen very easy earlier did not have any claymores, but here actually we have a lot of things we need to do. We need to check a few claymores, and we need to also keep our Phantasman high because we are shaking after a while. Not like a very easy. Come on, get it! Get that pizza! Yeah, that floaty didn't play along. There we go. Alright, unlike also very easy, where you get always 2 packs with 40 shots, or normally you only get 1 pack here with 20 bullets at a time. Also different when these extra packs coming. So you cannot just spray and pay. There's lots of free guards here. And there we go. A little bit of downtime at least. Also, these ciphers don't go out in first shot. Take a few more bullets. Meanwhile, Snow is just slowly aching forward. Especially here in this Emma section, if you know how far your opponent is ahead already, every step she takes just takes way too long.
Oh, and Snow's managed to get an alert.
That could be bad for him. These guards are coming on all the time now, and he can actually put them asleep with a headshot. He does right now, and then there won't be new ones coming in.
Oh,
No,
he's
he
just gonna kill Emma and start again.
And she's got some knife because they was shit already.
He's run out of bullets trying to kill her. Oh
yeah,
no!
There we go. Yep, just restarted, I guess. Rather than trying to fumble around.
Oh, he is not having a good time.
Alright, let's try that again. Stay calm, stay ready.
You don't want to call it this early in a race, but it's gonna take some major error from dlimes at this point.
Yeah. There's still lots happening. Race, unlike in very easy, are actually a little bit of work. And Solidus also is not kidding there. Let's go. Try again, Snow.
I like the idea of Raze being a little bit more work in normal. I actually really like the Raze fight. I hate that it's over so quickly and very easy.
Well, I know what you're tackling next, I guess. But yeah, I agree. I did the race on extreme ones, and I had to sit down and practice, even with speedrun explanations. So it is an actual boss fight then. There we go, Snow using the chaff here to get the ciphers out of his way. almost wish he would have fallen down. Because then I could have said, hey, snow has fallen. It snowed. But I guess I'm not using that today.
Oh.
Sorry for everyone being caused pain. Ask my insurance about a refund. Anyway, moving on. Just one last section and then Snow will join dlimes in the sniping section. One last set of guards, one last set of ciphers. And then it's just all the way towards Vamp 2. And if you think, oh, this is normal, this is different, right? And Vamp 2 actually is almost always the same. To be perfectly clear.
Little nudge to the left, and then just turbo shoot.
Yep. If I remember how bad I had fought Vamp 1 all the time when I played this casually, I kinda am happy now how this works. At least with turbo and everything. Alright, grab your Pentasmin and then your thermal goggles and shoot out all these fingers. With surgical precision, sometimes taking out two at once. Wonderful. Missed that shot. Come on. The good thing is if we don't have to say anything here, it's all fine because the music is still great. And there we go, Vamp 2. What are you doing?
Oh, Lime's just struggling a little bit to get into position there.
Yeah, he did not like that. Was hoping for a best of fight, but it's just
That was possibly the first sort of big choke you saw from Limes there, and it cost him a second, if that.
yeah. If at all, yeah. Oh well, we have at least one last segment to go through. Maybe there was Snowfall, I have no idea. And then dlimes is just going straight towards the end. We do have to say that again, race this time for sure is a piece of work. Gonna go for a loop, be with them the best way possible. So stay excited, there's still more round to come. Very nice cartwheel up these stairs. And then moving ahead. Once again, make sure to skip the cutscenes and when the Cody car comes in to hold circle. Because Rose will actually save to will ask to save for us. We don't want that. There's no time. We're gonna finish the game in 10 minutes. Plus credits, I guess.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Man, look at these
Jack the
lines.
Ripper.
They kind of look familiar. They look like Metal Gear 1.
You know this.
You know what that reminds me of? dlimes13 actually being part of AGDQ 2022. He's the final run of the event with Metal Gear Solid 1 console extreme all bosses. Don't miss that January 15th on twitch.tv/GameStar quick.
It is going to be incredible. It's the first time a Metal Gear game has closed out a GDQ.
Indeed. We're all gonna be awake and rooting.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound
Oh,
to
man,
find you.
here.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while.
And if you find this inspiring and want to start yourself, well, of course, once again, I just want to shout out the community, MGSR or Metal Gear Speedrunners. We have our own wiki, we have our own website, we have a Discord. Join us, learn the game along with us. Partake maybe also in these races here. They are so much fun. I can only say that every time we do these events, and yeah, maybe I see you in chat soon here on the big stage.
Yeah, it is worth remembering that anyone can do this. Don't watch this run here that you're seeing. Don't watch this race and think, oh, I could never do that myself. You absolutely could.
Who's there?
Oh, wow. And Snow zooms in on Emma and she trips.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
Seriously, guys, anyone could do this run. Absolutely anyone. Oh, Limes avoids the alert. Oh, no, well, then gets the alert towards the end, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah, that one doesn't matter, thankfully.
Really nice.
We're in this segment here, in the ascending column, we get 5 codec cards. We want to stay in this position here. And if you suspect that the call is coming in, we actually buffer a little bit with pausing. Pausing stops the IGT, and we can get the codec coming in and insert first frame, possibly. So that's what we see dlimes do here. There we go. Every time when you see this green line, just hold select. And after the 5th time, keep holding select, because then the call will immediately come in here for from rows. And then you can finally move on, because we can finally get our clothes back, and of course our cool sword now, which we need to swing here to start the around 40 seconds timer, and then move on.
Course, the next section we're going to see is Tengus. See a nice, simple Tengu 1 skip. And then, are we going to see Tengu 2 skip as well? I can't remember if they determined that it was worth it on normal.
I'm pretty sure on normal it will be worth it, so we can expect some coolant spray action.
It's not a new technique, but it's been refined quite a bit recently. And it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to understand why it works. But first we're going to see Limes do the Tengu 1 skip. Because he's got the cardboard box, rather than take these guards out and risk getting shot, he's just going to run through. I mean, he's going to get shot, but because he's wearing the cardboard box, it doesn't slow him down. Taking some guards out with the SOCOM, and he doesn't quite get the skip there.
There we go.
I think he let go of R1 just slightly too early.
Alright, I guess there's no snow falling for us today. Fair enough. He's moving on to the end game as well.
Alright, so Limes is
go.
going to trank Snake, then he's going to move over into this position, and now he's going to coolant these Tengus. And that's it. He's now just going to keep swaying from left to right, coolant spraying these Tengus. No other Tengus are going to spawn in, because none of these are going to die. And at a specific time, Limes will be looking at his life split counter, and at a specific time, he will stop, he'll knock him out, and then the section will end. It is completely bizarre. Because the whole point of this section is that time comes to an end in this section after you've killed a number of Tengus. So why this works, we don't really know. The other thing that's worth pointing out is you'll notice that Limes has got turbo enabled at this point. That is because if he didn't, the coolant spray would eventually run out. Ryan would have to give it a bit of a shake and then carry on. But with turbo enabled, it never runs out because he's constantly switching it on and off. But yeah, just keep this dance party going.
And they move to the right as well. Like, what is happening?
There he goes. Bum 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 bum. Knocks them all out. Tengu 2.
Yep.
I'd love to know why that works.
Me too, I don't get it. What I know is on higher difficulties in Tengu 2, it was like we grabbed one of those Tengus and basically put him behind the wall. And then none of the other Tengus would attack us, and Snake needed to shoot them all out. And we also had to lower our own health, so Snake doesn't use the SOCOM but actually an M4. And that took even more preparation. And I think that's the reason entirely, also because it's consistent, why we do all of that work here with the coolant spray. And as explained, with turbo on PC, definitely looks so much nicer.
Panzer Deer 7, thank you very much for the raid. welcome to you and your viewers.
Solid Snake's sudden appearance. Your arrival.
You join us as we are about to wrap up this second Metal Gear Solid 2 race,
Smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final
but still got
phase.
2 more bosses to go.
Came in handy as bait.
Well, Snow's still got 2 Tengus to go as well.
Jack.
Yep, for sure.
Those days during the Civil
Quite a
War
distance
were as
between
real
these
as
two
they
runners.
come. Every day was absolute.
I think dlimes is getting hungry. At least he's aiming towards that ration without eating it. He just wants to admire the texture.
Now you've been
I get that.
led to war by something less than real.
Yeah, once again, this Solidus speech we cannot skip, but we can also not delay it, even if we are in menus. And then we're moving on to the rays. We have to put in quite some work here. These rays do not instantly go down with just a shot into the mouth. We basically balance them back and forth. The first 3 are much easier. You just need to go from middle to left to right until their health is gone. And then as they are low enough, they will actually start jumping on the stage here. We can take them out. And then after that, there's even more coming.
Each ray requires 3 shots to an open mouth and 1 shot just to a closed mouth or just to the head. Just wait for that to come into place. Very nice.
Not quite sure why thermogogs are on, but for sure we can easily tell where they are. There's the next one coming from the outside. Popping straight close to the edge of the stage. What I remind also about the strat is that Dinos is very close to the edge here. All of these rays are immediately in grabbing range, you could say. But he juggles all of them fairly easy. Has the masterful play here on the stream.
The main thing you'll notice here, there isn't a lot of time where Limes isn't shooting a stinger.
Yeah, it's constantly giving out damage. And as a friend again, as soon as we have enough health bars kills, move on.
There it is.
No, yep, there we go.
Really
Not getting the safe
nice.
force.
GW, the Arsenal AI.
We were still
corrupted
moving
the
on to
Olga
get past the
pair.
first
I
Tengus.
admit that I underestimated you.
Being interrupted by being shot on, not that good, but there we go.
Nice.
Punch,
Even
punch,
did it with
kick,
the
and
AK.
letting go.
Even
Sorry.
did it with the AK as well.
Yep,
I have
that's
squeezed
seemingly
the
a bit more
answers out of
tricky. You can do it with the
instead,
soak on
my
your hand.
son.
But for sure, the trick is just being in FPV or first person view, punch, punch, kick, and letting go when you see that kick happen.
Snow's setting up his weapons for it as well. So again, Trank Snake comes over here, starts spraying. And his Tengus are a bit further spread out, but he's got them all.
It's not him I want
Yeah,
the answers
that's cool
from.
and spray.
Looks
Definitely
good.
has some range. No problem.
Indeed, Choke Skip is dead. Long live Coolant Skip.
My DMS is moving on. Only one more fight left, and that is Solidus. After a bunch of exposition at the end. Or like imposition, I guess. To close out the game.
Solidus a little bit different on normal than it is on VE. Rather than just going up and hitting him, we're gonna see Limes attack him from different angles. He's gonna attack from one side, then move around to the other side of Solidus and attack him.
Yeah. First it's been blocked, and then we need to open it up. Can also attack after a kick. And basically, it's constant back and forth, left, right. Because Solidus has an eye patch on his right side of thing. He is more vulnerable from that side, but we still need to open it up first and have it in block. So we can walk around him.
And Snow just had a little bit of a messy end to his Coolant Skip there, but he's fine. He's through it.
Good work, Jack.
My dealer's moving on here with Solidus into the second phase, where he will dash around more. Actually getting rid of his standard arms. I don't get it. I think it makes him stronger, but he wants to be more agile. I respect that.
And he's trying to avoid that lawsuit from Marvel.
I guess so, yeah. Especially now in this December. Then once again moving on here with the loop, basically Left, right, left, right. We're coming up for times here for dlimes.
Fantastic.
GG. Less than an hour in RTA.
Place?
Wonderful
course.
display here.
This is where we first met.
To smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy. As bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come.
Well,
Every day
I think it is safe to say that
between
Limes has won this one. But let's see if Snow can at least close it out
been led
in a
back
fashionable
to war by
style.
something less than real.
I bet he will. He's gonna show us excellent endgame now with the race and Solidus.
Doesn't opt for the quick shot on the center one, going straight in with the legs. Manages to get another shot in before the missiles come out.
Almost didn't get that knee. Good call to put on the Russian now. And then the race start coming up on stage.
Knee shot there wasn't necessary. Just the one more hit on the head would have been fine, but he's all right. He's getting him into a pattern. It's important that you try and get these staggered.
Indeed. Snow now
fighting.
showing his swag, using the cigarettes. There we go. As long as he doesn't mess up, he does not need to worry about these rays attacking him. Just as we've seen with dlimes earlier, he will constantly shoot out these stingers and interrupt them.
Good. So the next one comes in. Look at that, ready to start shooting the next one that jumps in.
But using the Vamp here, unlike dlimes, just looking around where they are coming in.
This one comes to the center. Just like that, it's already out again.
Quick deal, basically. And constantly grabbing a new stinger ammo because we are not that full. Gotta make sure that we always have enough on us as well. Oh, that ray definitely turned around entirely. That was not fair.
You already killed that one, Snow.
Come on, dude. Get you love to see that.
Just struggling to get that shot in.
And
And
there
he's
you go, that's the
done.
race.
Jack,
Good job.
Final save boss.
the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Bit of turbo to skip, and then we'll see his Solidus. Ray's there, not quite as good as Limes, I don't think.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
A joking session. Not sure what he's doing there. Ah, I know what he's doing there. Once again, just showing off. I'm not sure why, but sure. And then using that turbo in the last second before he dies. Because in this segment, the second time, you actually need to choke.
The answers from.
Don't have a choice.
I don't think he gets a health refill either.
That's not good. Welcome, Limes.
GG.
Thanks.
Let's see if that theory comes through. There we go, Solidus. Oh, there's the health refill. Fair enough. Just waiting for the kick here.
Equipping the BDU.
Team swept here. There we go. Hand in the distance and then backing up.
Not going for the same strategy here. Just getting out of the way, waiting for Solidus to pull off his attack, and then going in.
Using that opening instead.
It's a bit easier, but it is a lot slower. But that's phase 1. Oh no, not quite. I think he thought it was the end of phase 1 because he'd moved so far away.
There we go.
There's the end of phase 1.
One more shot.
A good RNG with the elbow attack. Ooh, really nice RNG there. And one more combo to go. And that's RTA time for Snow 106. As opposed to dlimes' sub-hour.
Of course.
GG.
This is where we first met.
GG.
I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
Alright. And there's no welcome. GG.
GG, dude.
Thank you. I hope I'm not too loud. Good job,
good.
dlimes. Good job.
Yeah, I appreciate you racing. It's always fun.
Yeah, man. It was what can I say? It was a combination of I have the race up. I probably shouldn't have had it up, but I wanted to see just like cuz I thought for a second I might have a chance.
I mean,
But-
it got hairy in bomb disposal. I made a fair amount of mistakes.
Dude,
so you
like
were on my tail until then.
yeah, like I started messing up in strut A. Like it was a combination of nerves, and I was gonna practice last night. I just didn't get to it, but I'm not gonna have any excuses. Like anybody watching this, I do not play this. You know, I play much better. I think
Didn't play terribly bad. You made some mistakes, but I mean, it's not that bad.
I had I forgot during the Emma part. There's 2 guards by the boxes as opposed to 1. I just had I had VE on the brain. That's kind of what happened, but it was a lot of fun. I was chuckling. I was laughing to myself like a lot, and I was laughing mostly because like how far ahead you were. I was like, oh no, this is But thanks for the race. Thanks for having me. House, thanks for hosting. Nick, thanks for hosting. Thanks for being on the comms, guys. Are we still going IGT or?
Yeah, I'm almost there. So I mean,
Okay, yep.
I might as well just look.
Oh man,
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's always fun to race on the channel and do these little
Definitely.
one-off events like this. But this was House's main idea, and it's kind of just spurred into this random race day on the channel. So this kind of stuff is fun. I think people really enjoy this stuff.
And it's a lot of fun to partake and participate as well. And we were planning on having a Twin Snakes run as well, but unfortunately we couldn't get it. Couldn't get everything ready in time. But I'm hoping for more stuff like this on the channel in the future. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This was. Let's see that score though.
It's worth noting we are always looking for more people to race and participate in channel stuff. So, if you could see yourself on the channel, either on comms or playing the game, then shout out, let us know. A 107.33 from dlimes.
Sounds about right.
What's the current record?
106.52, I think, something like that.
Man, wow.
I didn't do
Indeed.
swim glitch, so that's minus roughly 15 or so. I had the issues at bomb disposal that probably cost me a good 15 to 20 seconds. So You throw those two in there, it would have been close.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for not doing swim glitch and absolutely destroying me. I appreciate that.
No. I have learned my lesson from my loss to plywood at the start of this year. I'm only gonna do it if I need to. Like I didn't need to in that race, and I probably could have won that race. So no thanks.
I saw James in chat asking if you were gonna do swim glitch. I was like, really?
I saw that. Yeah, I was watching the whole time. Obviously, no, it would have been dumb. I mean, I probably would have been okay, but what's the point? I wanted the extra stingers anyway. That way, I could just turbo vamp and not have to think about it.
I thought the same. I thought the same thing. I wasn't even watching you do vamp, but I thought the same thing. Like, screw it. I just want to let me just turbo him. Like, I don't want to have to time this crap.
Yeah, it's not the most difficult thing in the world, but in a race setting like this, that's the last thing you want to do is lose time on something stupid.
Just get that easy win. And like for those that don't know, because I know very easy was just before us. On normal difficulty, you can turbo vamp, but you need like you need a hefty amount of stinger ammo. So
it's like 18 or something like that, and you usually come out of Harrier with like 15 or 16, so it's close.
Looking at the times on speedrun.com, Lions was correct. He holds the world record with a 106.52. Second place is Tyler with a 108.33. So it's still worth noting that that run from Limes there is still just over a minute faster than second place.
Right. And we were hoping to get Tyler involved as well, but he had some preoccupations. He had some plans already, so unfortunately we couldn't fit him in. But I wanted to, like James C brought up the idea, House and James C were, let's race, let's do it. Like dlimes hopped in, let's do it. Like it's always fun, man.
Especially when it's that uncomplicated. We have the setup here, we have the people. We just need, of course, people also willing to run and /race and have the time. And especially right now, so close to the end of the year, with Christmas around the door and everything. Of course, people are busy. We get that. So much more, of course. Then it's cool to see you, Snow, dlimes coming, just saying, yeah, sure, I'm gonna race tomorrow. And of course, also Nick Uppergreen and Mark and Jay earlier. It was a pleasure. And as I said, hopefully there will be more of this next year. And I'll try to do my part and gather more people around that want to do the races. I want to do maybe also hosting, right? We're always looking for people from the community, maybe that feel like they want to put on the show. I personally like that. I don't even need to run all these games, but I definitely enjoy bringing everyone together to make these shows possible. So who knows? Again, join us of course on the Discord and let's start a conversation.
Totally, yeah.
2022 doesn't just have to be Tyler's year.
Oh, hell no. Lol.
Indeed. Who knows, maybe we do get a new game. Not sure which one, but can't wait for the Tyler 2022 experience.
that sounds like a tacky Just Dance spin-off of the Wii.
Especially in 2022 for the Wii, you know it.
Yeah.
Biggest install base. And maybe to give a little teaser, not quite sure, we were chatting a little bit about a normal tournament. There's at least people interested, and that's basically the rule how things go. If people are interested, and especially enough, a cool bunch, there might be something like that on the horizon. So we've seen a lot of very easy this year already. We'll see more, of course, next year as well, but who knows? Maybe also a lot more of normal.
Nah, very easy League Season 2.
Yes.
Or that. One or the other.
Yep. We're gonna have season 2, 162 games plus playoffs. We're gonna have races every day. Lol. So.
Oh God. Listen. I like very easy as much as the next guy, but no, I'm not gonna get into this. But for the viewers, anyone interested in speedrunning the game, take it from me, take it from dlimes. I think you'd agree. Like, normal is a fun category. I hope we showcased, some interesting strats, some fun stuff, that might have piqued your interest. So, yeah. And yeah, feel free to join.
Put John.
Yeah, I saw that.
John the server.
Join, John. Join.
Surprisingly, only House is typing in general. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
If your name is John, we want you.
Hey, we want the John Wick of MGS2. Let's go.
There goes Kerrigs.
All right. What's your time?
And especially the time's coming up now, and then we're gonna call it the quits.
Yeah, there we go. That's about a minute slower than my PB. So,
well, that's not bad. I always say if you're within a minute from your PB in a race situation, that's definitely still a good performance. GG.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I do have a pretty good plant IL time, but that's for another day. So,
Okay.
Right, folks, let's call it quit for today, but not for today also, but for this year. Thank you, everyone. That was the final race of 2021. My name is Solidus here for the Metal Gear